All right, folks, welcome back. You know, divorce is a problem that plagues this country, and it really hits the children of couples that are getting divorced harder than it certainly hits the parents. And joining us now is Penelope Leach, leading expert on child development and parenting, author of When Parents Part, How Mothers and Fathers Can Help Their Children Deal with Separation and Divorce. Penelope, welcome to the show. Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think there's so much divorce in this country, so much more now than there ever was?
In fact, the divorce rate's going down in the United States, but that's a bit misleading because we can't really tell. So many couples live together rather than being married that it's hard to tell what the divorce statistics actually tell us. But I think the main reason is that we live a very long time. And if you marry in your late 20s, maybe your 30s, and you're going to live to your 80s, that's a very long time to keep a monogamous, loving marriage going. A lot of people can't. We need divorce as a get-out card. The trouble is, it's the kids it hits.
Well, you know, I would like to think that parents would take that into consideration before they divorce to want to sleep with other people. They'd worry more about their kids and their own sexual desires, with other people. But that's not the case, unfortunately, in many instances. So what can parents do to make it easier on the kids?
A lot of things. The prime thing, because I'm sure we haven't got much time, the really important thing I'm trying to put across is that if you can keep the breach in your partnership, your marriage, your partnership, separate from your parenting, keep the enmity between you and your partner away from the kids and their parenting, then you can get away with the least possible damage. Well, let me just explain. If it's Wednesday and this morning you thought that the guy you're married to is a really good father, and tonight he tells you he's met somebody else, he wants to leave, come Thursday morning, he's still a good father. He may not be a good husband anymore. You may be feeling that you really hate him, but it's not the relationship with the children that's at stake. It's the relationship with you.
Well, yeah, but and we could turn it around and do the same scenario with a mother because it happens that way too. But I don't think they're as good a parent anymore because they know that they're not going to be there at that home with that kid at 24, at 7 days a week, or see them every day and be in their lives as they would be if they stayed in the marriage. So I don't think they're as good a parent as you thought they were.
Okay, I take your point, but staying together for the sake of the children is a really dicey argument because a marriage that's for duty, a marriage that's got too much stress, too much dislike, too much hurt feelings in it is not likely to be a very good place for kids to be brought up.
Yeah, it
might be that they'd be better off with a well-orchestrated separation than they would, staying together for that reason only.
Well, it's all addressed in the book, folks, and what I think is that you agree that a kid needs a father as much as a mother. And unfortunately, too often the courts just give custody right over to the mother automatically, which I think is a huge mistake, and fathers really suffer in many instances unjustly. But that's for another time. Again, the book, ladies and gentlemen, When Parents Part, How Mothers and Fathers Can Help Their Children Deal with Separation and Divorce. I thank you very much. Good to talk to you.
Thank you for having me on the show.
My pleasure. All right, we'll come back with more of the show, folks, right after this.